I have here my early 2000s Squier SE, and I'm going through the process of turning this into a H Strat. So we're going to do a couple of things here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the strings off. We're going to remove this plate, and we're going to keep it intact in case later on I need to, or I want to convert it back to a single Strat. One of the things that I'm looking forward to, of course, by making this HH is improving the sound quality with the quality of the pickups. Not to say that these now getting older Squier pickups from China from the early 2000s are bad. They're not bad at all. They're just not exactly to my liking. And so I thought doing an HH configuration on this guitar with a really nice set of ham-wound pickups from Q Pickups would be a great way to go. So that's what we're going to do right now. My dog is going to town on her ball, so you'll hear a little squeaking in the background. There's the ball. There's the other one. There's the dog. Anyway, so I'm just going to sit here and remove this stuff real quick, and I'll show you what the routing looks like underneath this, because that's a very important thing to consider if you're planning on doing this to your Squier, is the routing underneath. So we'll talk about that here in a minute. So first, let me just take this stuff off. All right, so I have taken the plate off of the guitar. Very interesting. Somebody scribbled something there on the inside. It says Mac Jazz on MV4. This is my first time getting in here. Interesting. Yeah. Anyway, we took that off. It's still complete. We'll put that away. That'll go in our parts drawer. So in order to route this for an HH configuration, these areas here need to be routed out. So it's probably not the easiest thing for a novice to do. I really wouldn't advise this. I would take something like this, which I am down to Fern, and have him do that routing work, but we basically have to turn this into a swimming pool route. It may not be possible. We'll have to take this down to Fern and see what he has to say. But the way that it's looking right now, probably I'm thinking if we can cut here, 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 and here, then that will be enough of an area to put in an HH in the neck and down here in the bridge. This is actually not a bad routing job, and I can honestly say that it just attests to the quality of these guitars. However, I would have preferred that it did have a swimming pool route in it. Unfortunately, it does not. So we'll take this down to Fern and we'll see what he has to say. So the new pickguard came in. It's actually got a very nice switch on it. A little bit better than the ones that I usually order from this guy. I don't know why that is. But I hooked up the Dry Z pickups. So they're in. I will then take this to Fern and discuss him putting it in, and after the routing work is done. And we'll see how it looks. But so far, everything is going great. Let's take a trip down to Fern's with this.